Thank you, my lord. May I proceed? Thank you. Lieutenant Colonel, before you handled this case, that is in 2014, did you know our ballistic expert, Mr. Dave Peters?
Ongakaseziyo 2014 wawumazini uchwepheshe odokotela abameli we-ballistic.
That's correct, my lord.
Yeah.
How did you know him?
Wawumazi kanjani?
We were working together, my lord.
Sasebenza naye.
He found me working at the lab.
Wangithola ngisebenza le.
When was that?
Kunini?
In which year was that?
I can't recall which year.
Unyawo. Wathi angisawukhumbula unyawo.
I started working at ballistics in 1995 and then he came after. I don't know which year. I
Mina
can't recall
ngaqala
which
usebenza
year.
ngo-1995 weza kamuva ngazi ukuthi weza ngamuphi unyawo.
Is it also correct, Colonel, that you refer this court to some cases that you did outside the borders of the Republic? For instance, the one in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Sorry, you are a bit
Is it correct that there are cases that you referred to? One of them is the one that you did in DRC. In DRC.
usho ukuthi ngizwe ukuthi kuthiwa khona amacala owake wawenza ngaphandle kwemingcele yomzansi iqiniso yini ukuthi khona icala owalenza endaweni yase-Democratic Republic of Congo?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjani?
And that involved the reconstruction of a case involving the Minister of Transport in that country. And your conclusion was that the wounds were self-inflicted. Is that correct?
Futhi lapho kwakukhona-ke omunye wama-minister lapha kuleyo kwakuthiwa niyozama ukuthi niveze isithombe sokuthi ngabe kwenzeke yini lapho and isiphetho salapho ukuthi nathathi isinqumo sokuthi-ke la ayelimele khona wayezilimazile yena uqobo.
That is correct, my lord.
Athi yebo kunjani?
Is it further correct that you told this court that you did that case last year, that is in 2023, around July 2023 or the beginning of August 2023? Do you confirm that?
Iqiniso nokuthi leli cala linasenzanga la ngasemaphethelweni kaJuly nasekuqaleni kuka-August 2023.
Now, I can't recall the days, but yes, last year.
Angisakhumbuli insuku kodwa-ke kuyiwona lo nyaka odlule.
Lieutenant Colonel, were you the only expert from the Republic of South Africa who went there to do the examination, or there were other experts from the
Wawona
Republic?
wedwa yini uchwepheshe ophuma la kwelasemzansi owaya lini i-DRC noma wakhona yini abanye uchwepheshe owahambisane nabo?
My lord, from the ballistics, I was alone.
Uphuma kwa-ballistic kwakuyimina kuphela.
Do you know if there were any other independent experts who were from the Republic of South Africa?
Uyawazi yini ukuthi bakhona yini abanye ochwepheshe abazimele ababephuma kwelasemzansi?
My lord, I know that Mr. Peters, Dave Peters, went there after I compiled the report.
Ngiyazi ukuthi uDave Peters waya lapho mase ngiqedile-ke ukubhala umbiko wami.
When did you compile your report? Finalize your report?
Waqeda nini-ke ukubhala umbiko wakho?
I compiled the report while I was still in DRC.
Hayi, bhala lo mbiko ngisekhona lapha i-DRC.
I'm informed by Mr. Dave Peterson that you are correct. He did attend to that scene in DRC. It was in November 2023, last year.
So ngitshela uDave ukuthi wakuleya ndawo ku-November 2023.
And he came to the same conclusion as you are.
And futhi ke naye wathi mese saziya lapho uthola ukuthi cha umbiko wakhe-ke ngalo lolu hlaziyo ofana nowami.
Yes, my lord, I know that he went to the DRC after I compiled the report there, and he went there just to do a verification or compare it to do a verification on my report, and he came to the same conclusion as I did.
Ya uthi ngempela uyazi ukuthi wathi mase wenza ucwaningo ukuyobheka ukuthi awenze isiqiniseko ngalo msebenzi owenziwa yimina naye wafikela kulesi sinqumo engafinyelela kusona.
Sorry, my lord. May I request just an indulgence to approach Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm instructed by the expert, Mr. Dave Peterson, that he did not work on your report at all. He received the case and worked on the case and came to his own conclusion.
Uthi yena akazange afunde owakho umbiko, uthi yena naye wafika wazenzela olwakho ucwaningo lapha and then wasesibhalela ke owakhe umbiko.
Well, I was informed that they needed a private, I would say, they needed another expert to come and do the reconstruction also and look at my report and see if we can reach the same conclusions.
Angeze ukuthi kwathiwa kwadingeka ukuthi kube nomunye uchwepheshe awuzimele owezofike lapha ayobuka naye ukuthi kwakwenzekeni lapha and ngizwa ukuthi nje kwagcina naye esethola ukuthi uvumelana nalokho engakuthola.
No, it is fine. Lieutenant Kennedy is going to come and tell this court about the developments in that country, whether he worked on your findings or he exclusively worked on his own examination. Thank you.
Ukuthi usofika ke azochaza yena ngokwakho ukuthi mase kuleli azilizo wasebenza ngombiko wakho noma wazenzela wakhe umbiko.
But finally, to rest this, he says that he never saw your report.
Uthi yena akakaza ubona umbiko wakho.
But I know that my report was there with them. And
Yeah.
when he was called as an independent expert, he went there because my report was also there, just to confirm if my findings are the same. So
Yeah,
the
so-
possibility of him seeing that report cannot be excluded.
Yazi ukuthi wawubona umbiko wami wawukhona lapho, yazi ukuthi waya lapha wafika uthola umbiko wami ukhona ngoba babethe bafuna uchwepheshe ozimele ukuthi naye ayobuka la.
You also told this court, Lieutenant Colonel, that you worked on the Marikana case.
Marikana case?
Yes.
No,
You did not.
I did not work on Marikana case.
Ngizwa ukuthi wathi ukuthi wena wasebenza ngaleli cala laseMarikana yaphika uthi cha ngizange ngisebenze ngaleli cala laseMarikana.
Lieutenant Colonel, let us move to Exhibit C of the report, which is the photo album which was compiled by Constable Musia. May I request with the leave of the court that the exhibit, that is Exhibit C of the record, be deemed for purposes of my cross-examination.
Can I please ask that you raise your voice? I quite find you completely inaudible.
I'll try.
I do agree that
Yeah,
there is
the
a
aircon,
challenge,
yes, I'll
but
try.
it would help.
Yeah.
As the court pleases.
Thank you, my Lord. I see that the exhibit, that is Exhibit C, has been deemed for purposes of my cross-examination. If we can go to photo 5 of Exhibit C.
Esithombeni sesihlanu sika-Exhibit C.
you try photo 6? When you arrived, Lieutenant Colonel, at the scene on the 27th of October 2014, did you see the bullet jacket at the scene?
Mufika lapha ngomhla 27 October 2014. Wayibona yini leli? Did you say
Jacket,
black jacket?
bullet jacket.
Oh, wayibona yini le gobolondo le nhlamvu lapha endaweni esigameko?
My lord, as I said, when I arrived at the scene, crime scene management were busy processing the crime scene, and then they removed the exhibit. I didn't see the bullet.
Ayizange ngibone le nhlamvu ngoba ngasho ukuthi uma ngifika lapha ngathola ukuthi khona abanye abasenza lapha endaweni esigameko. So bakuthatha bonke obatholakala lapha.
Is it also correct, Lieutenant Colonel, that you took photos, your photos of the crime scene and measurements at the scene on the 27th of October 2014?
Iqiniso ukuthi ngomhla 27 October 2014 nawe wafika wathatha waqala lapha ke wasethatha nezakhe ithombe.
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjalo.
If you can remember, we'll be now be using exhibit X13A of the record. Where is it? X13A. Photo number 9 and 10 of exhibit X13A, which is your photo album, or your affidavit, I'm sorry. If you can remember, Lieutenant Colonel, the bullet which was fired 90 degrees on the floor tile, can you remember how far was it from the cupboards which are depicted on exhibit C of Constable Mosia?
On the photo.
Yes.
How far was it?
Yes, how far was it?
It was close to those cabinets.
Lesi inhlamvu leshaya lapha kulesi sithombe ekude kangakanani namakhabethe. Wathi ayeyiseduze nalamakhabethe.
Is it correct that you did not take any measurements?
Qiniso yini ukuthi awuzange ukale?
Any measurement from
Yes,
the cabinet?
from the bullet hole to the cabinets, which are depicted on exhibit C of Mosia.
Iqiniso yini ukuthi awuzange ukale ukusuka lapha ishaya khona inhlamvu nekhabethe?
I took the measurements from the door to that point. Where it is.
Ngathatha ke ngaqala ukusuka lapha eminyango kuyofika ekhabetheni.
So the measurements from the point to the cupboards, you did not take any measurements?
From the point?
Yes, at the
No,
floor
I didn't
tile.
take measurements.
Cha ngizange ngikale lapha.
From the physical evidence, Lieutenant Colonel, that you found at the scene, were you able to tell if at the time when the person was firing a shot, which hand did he use to fire the shot, or you couldn't?
Wawazi yini ukuthi mhlambe hlaziyo ukuthi lo wayedubula ngalesi sikhathi edubula lapho wayengabe esebenzisa siphi isandla mhlawumbe.
Malot, I couldn't because I don't know which direction was the person facing.
Angeke ngikwazi lokho ngoba ngangingazi ukuthi wayebheke iphi umuntu lo muntu ngaleso sikhathi.
I will take you Lieutenant Colonel to the evidence of the 18th of July 2023 at page 52, which is the evidence of Zandile Lorraine Kumal. She testified on the 18th of July 2023. The passage that I want to refer you is at line 13 of the record of the proceedings of the 18th of July 2023. It's at page 52. Before I go there, Lieutenant Colonel, is it correct that you told this court that you look at the shape of the bullet marking damage on the tile? It was a circular shape and the shot was fired at 90 degrees straight down. Do you remember that?
That's correct.
Ngikhumbula ukuthi lethu kufazi ukuthi uthe umubheka ngobona ukuthi ke ekhashaza la khasha khona inhlamvu kwakuyindingilizi waseke uthatha isinqumo sokuthi ke inhlamvu yangena lapho ukuthi iqonde ngqo phansi wathi
Is it further correct, Lieutenant Colonel, that you testified that if someone was close to that area, they could have been hit by the bullet fragments?
Kuyiqiniso futhi ukuthi uthe uma kukhona wayeseduze lapho wayeyoshaywa yincezu zenhlamvu.
Yes, Malot, I said the possibility of a person who was close within that vicinity could have been hit by the fragments from the impact of that bullet.
Yebo ngishilo ukuthi kwakungenzeka ukuthi uma kukhona owayeseduze wayeyoshaywa yilezo ncezu zenhlamvu.
Are you able to tell this court, Lieutenant Colonel, how far would be that person when the fragments hit him after the shot is fired 90 degrees down?
Ukuthi uchaze yini ukuthi umuntu wayefanele abe seduze noma kude kangakanani ukuthi awazi ukufinyelelwa yilezo ncezu zenhlamvu.
Malot, I do not know where the person was when he fired the shot. I do not know which direction was he facing. So I cannot place him on the scene to say that he was standing here or he was standing this close to the bar.
Angazi ukuthi wayebheke phela angazi ukuthi wayeseduze kangakanani ngisho umedlula lesi sikhathi. So angikwazi nje ukuthi ngisho ukuthi wayengaphinde kangakanani.
But you confirm from the physical evidence that that person who fired the shot at 90 degrees down will be in the vicinity of the damage on the tile?
Uthe lo muntu lo odubule inhlamvu yaqonda ngqo phansi wayebe seduze nalo monakalo okumathayi.
Yes, because I'm looking at the damage on the tire.
Yes.
It's in a circular shape. If it's in a circular shape, it shows how the bullet. It's like when you drop anything from, just drop it at 90 degrees, it falls direct. It's unlike when you push it to the side, it creates an oval shape impact point. So this one is a round shape. It shows that it's at an angle of approximately 90 degrees. So I cannot say because it's 90 degrees. The person was very close or could have fired in this position, but I cannot tell which direction or how far was this person who fired the shot.
Ngingakazi ukubona ukuthi ngoba lapha kuyabokhombisa ukuthi la yasha khona inhlamvu kuyindingilizi ekhombisa ukuthi inhlamvu lena yayiphuma phezulu uqonde ngqo phansi. Wayephuma eceleni eyokhipha ke mhlambe ke kubonakale kuyile ilento engathiwa i-oval yesilungu okusho ukuthi indingilizi engalingene kusho into engathi inwebekile okhombisayo ukuthi inhlamvu leyo eyobe iphuma ngaseceleni kodwa ke angikwazi ukusho ukuthi le nhlamvu lena wayethi wayedubula eme kanjani ngoba engabelulile isandla wadubula phansi noma avela aqondise la eceleni kwakhe adubule kusho ukuthi ayeke ngikwazi ukuletha isiqiniseko sokuthi ngiyazi ukuthi wayekuphi.
So we are not in a position to tell this court how far will be the person who is injured will be in relation to the person who is firing a shot at 90 degrees.
So
Is that what you are saying?
angeke kwazi ukuletha uncazelo ukuthi lo muntu lona wayefanele alimele manje wayekude kangakanani nalo wayedubula isibhamu lesi sika 90 degrees.
My Lord, I said whoever was within the vicinity of this bullet impact was closer to that could have been hit by the fragments. So I cannot tell exactly how far would this person be.
Ngithe mina yotholakala eseduze nale nhlamvu eshaya lapha phansi uyena kwayelimala kodwa ngishonga ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi lo muntu lo wadubula ekude kangakanani.
By vicinity, what do you mean? A person who is in the vicinity. What do you mean by that?
Manje uchaza ukuthini-ke uma usebenzisa leli gama elithi vicinity elisho ukuthi eduze?
Closer to that area of the bullet impact.
Ngisho ukuthi ebeseduze nalapho-ke inhlamvu eyashaya khona.
Could that person be a meter away?
Kuyenzeka yena ukuthi lo muntu abe ibanga lemitha ukusuka kuleyo ndawo.
Meaning the person who shot the fire,
The
shot
person,
the firearm.
the person who is who got injured as a result of the shot being fired.
Ngisho lo muntu oyengalinyazwa-ke iy'ncezu zenhlamvu.
I cannot tell whether a meter or more than that, but within that vicinity. As long as you're within that vicinity, it can be a meter, it can be less than a meter, but within that vicinity. But I can't tell exactly how far it could be.
Angeke ngikwazi ukuthi efanele abe kude kangakanani mhlambe-ke asithi imitha noma ngaphansi kwemitha la kodwa angeke ngikwazi ukusho ngiletha nesiqiniseko sokuthi oyobe kude kangakanani.
Lieutenant Colonel, for purposes of my cross-examination, I'm then going to read the passage at page 52 of the proceedings of the 18th of July 2023, where it reads as follows, and I quote, Miss Kumalo, when I heard that hitting the floor, it is so happened that Tumelo also heard it, so that we heard the same thing. I ran into the bedroom and he ran into the bedroom.
Uyakhuluma-ke la uMskhumalo uthi-ke ngathi uma ngizwa kushaya lapha phansi kwenza ukuthi uTumela naye wezwa kusho ukuthi-ke sezwa into eyodwa ngabalekela ebathroom and naye wabalekela ebedroom.
But I think it was relevant that I start at the top part of the record, at line 6 for the background history of my cross-examination. It reads as follows. Miss Kumalo, when the fire went off, I then heard something hitting the floor, and then a spark went off, and then it hit me on my foot, close quotation.
That part is not on the screen.
When the fire went off, it is line number 6.
Miss Kumalo, uma siqhuma isibhamu ngase ngizwa okuthize kushaya lapha phansi ngase ngibona inhlansi isuka nenhlansi kasengishaya-ke onyaweni.
So we now know, Lieutenant Colonel, that as a result of that shot which was fired 90 degrees on the floor, Miss Kumalo, Zandile Kumalo, got injured as she stayed in that passage.
Siyazi-ke ukuthi emva kokuthi le nhlamvu ishaye lapha phansi le nhlamvu yayiqonde ngophansi Miss Kumalo iyamlimaza.
That is the passage of the record of the 18th of July 2023. But the question that I want to pose to you, Lieutenant Colonel, is that looking at the physical evidence that you found on the scene, vis-a-vis what this witness is saying in her evidence on the 18th of July 2023, what were the possibilities of this witness be in the position to identify the person who was firing a shot?
Manje ngalokufakazi okubekile malana naleya nhlamvu naloko esikuzwile ngoMiss Khumalo ngalela lawo kwakungenzeka yini ukuthi uMiss Khumalo akwazi ukuthi abembonile lo muntu owadubula lapha phansi?
My lord, that statement places her within the vicinity when the shot was fired. But of identifying the person, I cannot comment on that.
Athi hayi ke le lokho kwenzeka kuyena kumbeka lapha eduze kwa lenhlamvu le eyashaya lapha phansi. Ukuthi ke yena wayekwazi ukumbona yini wayedubula akukho engakuphawula ngalokho.
As we were part of the investigations, some of the investigations of this case, do you know if any identification parade was done?
Uyazi yini ukuthi kwenziwe ikhomba khomba?
I heard, my lord, I heard there was parade, identification parade done, but I don't know anything about it.
Yes, ukuthi kwakhona ikhomba khomba yayikhona kodwa angazi lutho ngayo.
Mr. Colonel, is it correct that part of the in-service training that you have received from the Forensic Science Laboratory is with regards to the identification of firearms?
Kuyiqiniso yini ukuthi okuyeke nafundiswa kona ngesikhathi niqeqesha lo msebenzi wenu kwawukuthi nikwazi ukwazi nokwahlukanisa izibhamu?
That's correct, my lord.
Athi yebo kunjalo.
Did you receive any training on IBIS tests?
Na ufundiswa yini ke ngokusebenzisa IBIS?
On IBCS, I received training on IBC.
Yebo ngafundela ukusebenzisa IBIS.
Is it also correct that you received training on terminal forensic ballistics? That is the wound or wounding effect that the bullet has on the tissue, that is wound ballistics. The effect that the bullet has on the target and the effect that the target has on the bullet.
Ngafundiswa yini futhi nokuthi isibhamu ithinta kanjani indawo lapho esishaya khona nokuthi indawo la isishaya khona inhlamvu la leyo ndawo leyo igcina ishiye okunjani lapho kuleyo nhlamvu?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo sakufunda nalokho.
Is it also correct that part of the training that you received was that during November 2010, you attended a course presented by Ross M. Gardner and Vivel Gardner, an associate from the United States of America, which comprised of the following: that stain pattern analysis level 1, that stain pattern analysis level 2, and crime scene reconstruction level 1.
Nayifundela izinto ezafundiswa abasemelika kufana khona nokuthi babheke ukuthi igazi uma lichitheka noma lihlolwa kanjani nokuthi ke indawo la isigameko uma uzama ukubuyisa ukuthi ngabe kwenzekeni lapho usho ukuthi ke banifundisa yini lokho kwe level 1?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo sakufundela.
With regards to firearm identification, Lieutenant Colonel, I'll take you to the exhibit that is Exhibit 13D which is an affidavit compiled by Warrant Officer Rudolphs. At paragraph 3 of Exhibit X13D, that is an affidavit which was compiled by Warrant Officer Rudolphs. At paragraph 3, he says the following, and I quote, "On the 13th of February 2015, during the performance of my official duties, I received a sealed evidence bag with number FSE 385083 from the case administration of the ballistic section containing the following exhibits. 3.1 19mm parabellum caliber CZ model 75 semi-automatic pistol with serial number obliterated and marked it 34369/15 and 1 magazine."
Uthi yena ngomhlaka usho ukuthi lana sifunda ke i-affidavit eyayibhalwa uRudolphs. Uthi yena ngomhla 13 February 2015 ngisemsebenzini ngamukela isikhwama esivaliwe inamba yasuku FSC 385083 evela ku-case administration of the ballistics section eyayinalokhu ngaphakathi lembukiso kusho ukuthi isibhamu esisodwa sohlobo lwe-parabellum esiyi-CZ 75 esiwu-semi-automatic kusho ukuthi sinokuzishintsha futhi-ke iserial number yaso kusho ukuthi inamba lesibhamu yana yayisusiwe and ngase ngiyibhala nginika inamba yokuthi 34369 stroke 15 and kwakunemagazini eyodwa ngalapho ngaphakathi.
In your affidavit, which is Exhibit X13C, paragraph 7 of your affidavit, you state the following. On Monday, the 20th of July 2020, I received an open seal bag with number PA4000 810885 marked inter alia Cleveland, Mass 96 6/2/15 and SAP 1386/15 containing the following. 7.1 19mm parabellum caliber CZ model 75 singly and double action semi-automatic pistol with serial number obliterated marked 34369/15 on the trigger guard and 1 magazine.
Uthe kwakho-ke umbiko kuthiwa mhla 20 kuJulayi kuwumsombuluko ngathula isibhamu esivuliwe esesinenamba PA 400 008108885 esasimakwe ukuthi kokunye simakwe ukuthi Cleveland MAS 96/202/15 and futhi-ke nokuthi SAP 1386 2015 eyayinalokhu ukuthi isibhamu sohlobo lwe-parabellum caliber CZ model futhi-ke esasine-double action esasiwu-semi-automatic esasine-serial number eyayisusiwe and engasimanga ukuthi 34369/15 and lapha kokune nalokhu kubizwa i-trigger guard kusho ukuthi khona-ke bekwe la kudonswa khona kulento edonswayo ukuthi sidukule isibhamu and futhi-ke ine-arm magazine eyodwa and kunebhokisi-ke elalinokuthisi.
My Lord, before you adjourn for lunch, Lieutenant Colonel, this firearm which was entered as Exhibit 2 before court, is it with you today?
It's not with me today.
You did not bring it?
No.
Khange lesi sibhamu lesi salethwa njengezinye zeyikhombiso zala enkantolo cha ngizanga naso.
My Lord, with the leave of the court, can I request that we take a long adjournment for lunch? Thank you.
What's the time?
13:02.